My name is Richard Turere, and I'm from Kenya. This is Nairobi National Park. This is the only city. This is the only park that is found within our city. Nairobi National Park is home to animals like zebras, buffaloes, lions, and cheetahs. The park is not fenced in the southern parts where I live. That means wild animals roam freely out of the park. And that means lions also follow them. And this creates a big conflict between the Maasai, who are pastoralists, and the Kenya Wildlife Service. So this is what the lions do to animals. They kill them at night. This is one of the animals that were killed 3 years ago. So my culture is Maasai, and we keep animals as a way of life. And these are the animals that we sell to get money, and we depend for them for food. So we value them very much, and we also believe that we came from heaven with them. And so we mostly depend on them for everything. So these are the Morans. They're the Maasai warriors. They protect our livestock and the community. So guess what they did? Kill lions. This is one of the lions that were killed in my community. Yeah. So I started looking after my father's cows when I was at the age of 9. And it was really a hard job because I had to go out in the morning, graze animals, and then bring them back home during the evening. So I had to find a solution to this problem. I had to save my father's cows. So the first idea I got was to use a scarecrow. I wanted to scare these lions and trick them that I was always there. But these animals are very clever. They will come the first day and they will see the scarecrow and they will go back. But the second day, they will attack. Why? Because this creature is not moving. It's always there. It's just standing there. So they attacked. Second idea I got was to use light, just to show that there was somebody there with a torch. But I think this helped the lion because they could actually see through the cowshed. So it failed. At some point, I actually thought that I will not even try anything again because everything I was doing was a fail. But I just told myself that I shouldn't give up that quickly. So since I was a little boy, I used to work in my room the whole day when I was not looking after the cows. So I even took apart my mom's new radio one day, and she almost killed me. But I started learning about electronics, and so I got a small torch from a broken flashlight and indicator box. I call it a transformer. It's a small device found in motorcycles. It just blinks to show you direction. And I got a battery and got a solar panel. So I set up everything. As you can see, you have the solar, which is the battery, and then you have 2 wires that go straight to the switch, and then you have the small machine, I call it a transformer, but it's actually an indicator box. And you have the bulbs that are on the poles. And so I connected this thing in my home. I wasn't sure that it was going to work. So the lights actually flash around the cowshed at night and trick lions that I was walking around the cowshed. One night, I was walking around with a torch at night, and the lions didn't come. And I discovered that lions never came around the cowshed at night because because somebody was walking around with the torch. So I actually told myself, what if I can make something that will flash around the cowshed and trick the lions that I was always patrolling around. So that's how the lights flash, and you can actually think it's somebody walking around. So I set up everything at home. This is how it looks like. You have the bulbs. They are facing outside because that's where the lions come from. So when I finished installing these lights in my home, I went on putting it in the neighbors, and this is one of the homes that I put the lights. Now we've done almost 300 homes in Kenya, and this project is also being used all over Kenya now and other countries like Zimbabwe and Botswana. And I also went on and did some improvement on the project. That's how it looks like now. So because of this idea, thank you. Because of this invention, I was lucky to get a scholarship in one of the best schools in Kenya, Brooklyn International School, and I'm really happy about it. I even took my friends from my new school, and we are helping installing the lights in the homes that don't have. So I've always wanted to become a pilot, and that's my passion. So, so I used to hate lions, but now because my invention is saving my father's cows and the lions, so we're able to stay with the lions without any conflict.